Assassin's Creed Shadows just got a title update and it dropped on September 11th. And let me tell you, everything I've seen, read, and played so far is great. It's perfect and it's exactly what we needed. First and foremost, it goes without having to say that there was a new DLC dropped on the 16th called Claws of Awagi. Yes, we will be streaming it the rest of the week. But apparently, we're going to be learning more about Naoe's mother, which, if you play the story, is our connection with the Assassin's Order. Her father was also a warrior, but it's her mother that follows the creed and is probably still alive. There's going to be another section of the map, an island dominated by the Sanzuko Ipa, a faction hell-bent on uncovering the Third Regalia, which, if you played the first one, you'll remember was missing from the altar that Naoe had uncovered in an underground temple at the end of the game. In the DLC, Naoe and Yosuke will be the hunted instead of being the hunters, and you'll have to deal with scenarios involving ambushes from shinobi and traps left and right. Essentially, they've been given the green light on that ass. But do not get caught slipping on this island, as you are very much on their territory now. So, we've all seen the screenshots. Yes, we're getting a bow staff, which I cannot wait to see what it is best paired with. I've already played with it a little bit, and it's pretty impressive. I'm here for it. I like it. To get the legendary staff, you'll have to play the DLC, but you will be able to buy it as a weapon in a standard class from vendors, or you'll find it in chests scattered throughout the open world. To get the bow staff, you'll have to play a mission with Junjiro where you'll meet the bowmaster, and after that mission, you'll get the bow, which will be accessible throughout the rest of your adventure. The bow is apparently going to unlock a more playable open combat experience for Naoe, but if you've seen any of my Shadows content, you'll already know that open combat with Naoe has always been possible with a higher skill base of gameplay. But this weapon is apparently just going to make it easier for the people who've complained about open combat with her being so difficult. Which to that, I just have to say, get better. It's a skill issue, not a weapon choice issue. But I digress. The bow will be available to everyone by September 16th. Now on to the base game updates. There is a level cap increase on the weapons in Shadows, and players that wanted it, you finally got it. And it caps at 100, which is absolutely based. So awesome, and we're all super hyped. They listened to us on this one, so kudos Ubisoft, kudos. Also, for those like myself that have spent dozens of literal hours on designing and upgrading the hideout, there will be hideout upgrades, which will allow each unique building to have and acquired 2 additional upgrade levels, making it so that you can have up to 20 new enhancements for your digs, along with 3 new hideout levels. So I cannot wait to see how much this will affect your playthrough. I have more than 400 hours in this game, at the very least, and an 1/8 of that time has been spent designing and upgrading my hideout. Now, something I've really been looking forward to more than almost anything else is we can now advance the time of day, thank the assassin grandmaster gods in heaven. If you were like me and mostly play with Naoe, then you'll know not only did she excel in the nighttime shadows, it took literally forever to reach the evening at times. If you fast traveled anywhere in the game, it would reset the time of day to the morning every single time, and you'd have to wait, which felt like forever, to get to the ideal striking time. It literally became a running joke on my stream that nighttime never came. By pressing up on the D-pad, you can meditate and advance the time of day to either 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. And I cannot wait to use this ability. Improved scouts are also a thing. Now, I'd say they're a pretty important part of the game if you're playing in Explore mode like I was. So with them being able to now find viewpoints and safe houses, the player will be saved a decent amount of time. They'll now be able to focus on the actual game instead of spending hours looking for one little guy hiding in one little inaccessible part of the map. It comes a little late for us who've already unlocked these areas and objects, but it's a surefire win for people new to the game that haven't unlocked much of the map. We're also getting the ability to unlock higher tiers for equipment. Mythic and Artifact have been added, which is absolutely OP. Epic items can now become mythic items. Legendary items can evolve into artifact items, which will not only increase their stats with each level, but will also allow them to re-level additional boosted stats 3 and 7 and twice at level 9, meaning you'll be able to make up your weapons a lot stronger and faster sooner. Because believe me, there was a definitive wall you would hit soon into using a weapon around the 2-hour mark of the beginning of the game. And using it, you were grinding out gameplay. Trust me, there was nothing more frustrating than coming across an enemy fortress randomly while exploring, which would happen often in Explorer mode, and it taking dozens and dozens of hits to down just a few enemies. And this happened to me all the time. And last but not least, they have added a new project in the Animus Hub called Sanctuary, which allows you to get some Ezio themed gear, weapons, and a cat with an assassin's hood. But this for me was some of the most lackluster energy spent, and unless you like 100% using it in the game or just needed the Ezio gear, this is something one could definitely do without and go to bed at night at the end of the day and sleep just fine not having. But for you die-hard Assassin's Creed fans and Ezio lore lovers, it's there and you can get it. And that's it. That's the base game update list. Most of those positively welcomed from us over here at Potato League Soup. Really hyped about being able to advance the time of day. If you were fast traveling all over the map to chase a mission, unless you were using the horse and going by land, it almost felt like nighttime never came.
Damn, they got
also,
back
weapon
fast.
upgrading capped at level 100 is going to make for so much more time spent actually playing the game, which in my opinion isn't really all that bad of a thing. Shadows is one of my favorite new Assassin's Creed games. So, stay tuned. Hit the follow button so you can see whenever we go live. We are one of the fastest growing Assassin's Creed streamers on this platform. So, I invite you to come by the stream and see why. We play Assassin's Creed Shadows in a strict RPG format. We have in-depth Assassin's Creed discussions here during the stream, and we'd love to have your input on literally all things Assassin's Creed. You can also join my Discord, all socials in my bio here on YouTube, and we keep the discussion going even after the stream is over. So thank you very much. If you've made it this far in the video, please smash that like button in the face, and we'll see you from the shadows. I'm the Pondeezy, and I'm out.